Good morning, Seekers, and happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, May 15th, 2020, and we are ready for another magical day of distance learning, so let's get started. I'm going to start off by letting you know that you have no whole class Teams chat times today. However, if you would like to, at noon today, you can join in for a live reading of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Don't worry, if you haven't been following along, you have plenty of time this morning. You can go ahead and go to our private playlist and listen to the few chapters of Prisoner of Azkaban that you've missed and get all caught up. Or I can give you a brief rundown when you pop into Teams a little bit before noon. I can fill you in on what's been going on. So even if you haven't been following along so far, you can still join us and I'll give you a quick rundown of what you've missed. And even if you didn't listen to the Chamber of Secrets read along, that's okay too. You don't really have to have listened to the second book to enjoy the third. If there's anything you needed to know as it comes up, I'll fill you in. But for the most part, you can enjoy the third book without having heard the second. So I hope that you guys join us for that reading of Harry Potter today at noon. All right, let's see. I got some kudos to give out. Right, Dobby? You got some kudos? Yes, thank you for my kudos, my kisses. So Seeker kudos goes to those who showed up and participated in our science lesson yesterday morning. And I'd like to give a shout out for those who attended. This goes out to number 7, number 16, 20, 18, 11, 15, 9, and 19. So thank you so much to those 8 seekers who showed up for a science lesson. We had a great talk about food webs, food chains, producers, consumers, decomposers, and most importantly, the sun, and how the sun gives energy for all of those things. So thank you so much for showing up. Also, double shout out to number 7, 19, and 20, who stuck around and listened to the live reading of Harry Potter. I think it was enjoyed by everyone who participated. So great job to you guys for participating and for listening in. Let's see, what else do I have for you? I will go ahead and let you know what you are expected to do this week, even though I'm sure you guys are well aware. You know, last week you did your first round of activities where you turned in Math 1 and 2, Reading 1 and 2, and Science 1. If you haven't done that, there's still time. This week you're reading chapters 8 through 14. And what's due to me this week is Reading 3 and 4, Math 3 and 4, and Science 2. And here's your reminder of your packet pictures to send me. So you're going to send me reading activity 3 and 4. Those are just on one sheet of paper, so it's really just one picture here. Your math activity 3 and 4, those are on 2 separate sheets. And then your science activity 2. As a reminder, if you haven't listened to any other videos this week, you may not have heard this. This science activity is a 5-day activity. So don't wait to get started on that. If you haven't started that yet, you need to start that today. That will be the only way you can finish in time for Sunday without having to miss out on any of your 5 days. So make sure you get that done. Now, of course, that's all the packet work you have. So everything else after that is just doing your usual stuff. Read for 20 minutes, do your 30 minutes of intervention. And if you'd like to, please join us live at noon today. Noon is when we're reading today. I have some meetings this afternoon after that, so we're gonna read at noon. So join us for that Harry Potter. And then of course, just keep those math facts sharp, do your Moby Mac fact fluency, and practice your multiplication cards. Now, let me back up just a little bit because I kind of skipped ahead and I did not go over your creature of the day. So I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. Your creature of the day is one of the most interesting creatures on the planet Earth. The video I've linked for you is not that interesting. Let me tell you why. All the interesting videos had the tiniest bit of adult language, and I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't officially link it in to our classroom link. However, watch the video I've given you, and then if you want to, with parents' permission, you can go on YouTube and find some more of those interesting videos. Because it was nothing terrible. It was just 1 or 2 little sort of grown-up words that I just couldn't directly link you to. But I have a feeling if you ask parents' permission, it won't be a problem to watch these videos. They're still very interesting, and they're not vulgar by any means. It's just that this particular animal is so outrageous, it sometimes prompts people to call it a name that isn't a name that we would normally use in the 5th grade. But anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about it, I'm gonna show you. This is the honey badger. So the honey badger is a pretty gruesome dude, as you can see by these teeth and these very sharp claws. But the honey badger is actually just really cool and interesting despite the fact that it looks so vicious. It is a very playful and very intelligent animal, and they can find their way out of almost any situation, and they are pretty much predatorless. Even large cats have a really hard time using the honey badger as prey because they're so ferocious. They can pretty much take the eyes out of any animal that tries to come after them. The honey badger has its name because it's not even afraid of bees. It will go into a beehive and steal all of its honey and not give one single care about the fact that it's being stung by hundreds of bees. It will eat snakes, it will eat rabbits, it will eat birds, it will literally eat absolutely anything it can find. And you can see you've got the little baby honey badger here with the mama honey badger, and lots and lots of pictures of those ferocious teeth and doing all those little honey badger things. So I do hope you enjoy learning about the honey badger. Here you can see it taking on a snake. It really, really is a very fascinating animal, and there really are some very cool videos. There's even a full-length documentary on YouTube called The Masters of Mayhem that's all about the honey badger. And I think some people even have it uploaded for free. I think you can pay for it, but I think you can also find kind of like a recorded copy for free as well if you really want to learn more. I think it's like 40 minutes long or something. Masters of Mayhem. So there's your creature for the day, the honey badger. I've kind of been saving this one because it is such a wild, extreme, outrageous animal, but still so cool to learn about because its adaptations are truly out of this world. So there's your creature of the day. And the only other thing I have for you guys is your daily challenge. I have included a link for you in your video description links for a Spanish instructional video, I guess is the best way to put it. So this is a quick little video on learning the most common Spanish phrases. I just thought that learning a couple of Spanish phrases would be something fun for you guys to do right now, especially since the language arts assignment for this week was so quick and easy. I figured you guys would have some extra time to maybe learn a couple words in a new language. So use the link, learn a couple of Spanish words and phrases. I may even do a couple more links later in the last few weeks that we have left for you guys to learn a couple of other things and maybe some even different languages. Just kind of like the idea of you guys building some new skills right now while we have the time. So there's your daily challenge for the day. Learn just a little bit of Spanish. Some of you guys already speak fluent Spanish, so you've already got that mastered. But either way, if you learn anything cool, I hope you'll take a video and send it to me of you speaking your beautiful Spanish language. All right, guys, I think that's it. We've gone over kudos, we've gone over our creature, we've gone over our challenge. You know what your work is for the day, you know what your class chats are for the day. I'm going to be in the classroom this morning, working on my computer there, getting some grades in and working on some paperwork. So I probably won't be on Teams early this morning, but if you need me, message me on my cell phone and I can get on my school computer. I won't have a video, but I can at least hear you and we can talk that way, or you can just call me on my phone. So whatever you need, even if I'm not on Teams today, feel free to reach out and I can give you some help, okay? All right, guys, I'm gonna let you get about your day. Don't forget, you need that vitamin D, you need that sunshine, you need some exercise, you need some healthy foods, but more than anything, you need to remember that you can do anything because you are made of stardust. All right, guys, that's all for now. We'll talk soon. Bye.